Hey y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, it is a few minutes before sunrise and I'm gonna try to take advantage of this early light period to bust a big fish. We're gonna try to get them on some live bait, gonna try to get them on top water. We're gonna have some fun today, y'all. Me and old Daphne the dog, who's way over there. As usual, she's too busy for these video intros. Me and her, we're doing some pond fishing today. This particular pond, it's got some big bass in it, it's got some big bluegill in it, and we're gonna try to catch our share of both. And after all the fish catching's done, Daphne the dog got her a new electric bike. This is a Himiway Zebra, and me and her, we're gonna race. I'm gonna be on the bike, she's gonna be on foot. We're gonna put the baby cheetah, aka Daphne the dog, against the Himiway Zebra. We're gonna see which is faster today, y'all. It's gonna be a fun morning, y'all. Let's catch some fish and have some fun. We'll make a few casts over there along the dock first thing with the gulp minnow, and we're gonna try to get us a bluegill, hopefully a small bluegill, and we're gonna put it under a balloon on that dock while we walk around this pond throwing a topwater plug. I just like to get some kind of live bait here. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a small one too. This could be perfect, y'all. Perfect right here. Yes. Get you a lick of that first fish there, dog. You don't normally see me get excited for such a small bluegill on video, y'all, but I'm gonna tell you something. That right there is a good size to get eaten by a bass. You don't see bluegill this size in this pond very often from the times that we've been down here. Me and Daphne have caught some big ones in here, but I'm gonna take this hook. This is like a 3/0 size circle hook, and I'm just going through his back. We're gonna run it through just like that, and I'm gonna take this over here to the dock. This is just a bass fishing rod set up. It's got I think that's 15 or 20 pound line on there. I've got a balloon right up here above my leader. I'm going to bring it down the line just a little bit. I want this thing swimming a couple feet, maybe 1.5 feet there under the surface, because this end of the pond is real shallow. Let's just give him a toss out there, and we'll let him swim around while me and you go around this pond and see if we can. Yeah, we're gonna lighten my drag a little bit there. We'll put that right there in the rod holder. Y'all keep an eye on that while we walk around this pond throwing a topwater. I think something's after him right there, maybe. He come up the surface there. Maybe he is just trying to get away from the balloon there. Maybe he's just a little excited first thing. He's probably excited to be on this video. I don't know who the heck wouldn't be. Well, except for Daphne the dog. She's never excited to be on video. Don't ask her why she ain't got a collar on, y'all. It's a long story. It's a nasty story too. You don't want to hear it. Anyway, let's me quit flapping my gums. The sun's coming up over there, and I want to bust a fish on a topwater if we can before it gets high in the sky today. Here's our topwater plug, y'all. That's a Whopper Plopper. Basically a bass fishing plug, kind of like a buzz bait. You reel it up on the surface and that tail just spins around like a propeller. And we'll go all the way around this pond here best we can in these weeds. Try not to bust my tail. We're just gonna work this around here and see if a bass don't want to come up and snatch that thing. But while we do that, y'all got to keep an eye on that balloon over there. Don't let me miss a fish we get on the other end of this pond, because I got a feeling down in my loins that we might get one on that live bait over there. Oh, got one right there, y'all. Got one right there in that little canal. He ain't very big, but that's the first one. First bass right there, Daphne. Oh, hey, fish, hey, quit that. Oh. Well, so much for you licking that one, Daphne. That fish right there heard about how you like to lick fish. He said he wasn't having nothing of it. That wasn't what he signed up for. He just wanted to bite a Whopper Plopper. Oh, something got me right there. There he is, Daphne. Let's see if we can get this. That's another small one right there. Look out, Daphne, look out. That's got treble hooks now. She about to get a mouthful of something she don't want, ain't she? There you go, dog. Get you a taste of that bass right there. She says she's missed that. It's been a long time since we've done this pond fishing, but I told her, I was like, look, dog, you gotta perform. You gotta get us some bites, give us a reason to come down here. She's been slacking all summer long, turned into a lazy dog, is what she's doing. I gotta put her to work. So I told her today she might want to throw the race. Let the Himiway Zebra win one. That way maybe we can sell enough bikes to buy her a new collar that she ruined. You want to tell them how you ruined your collar while we make some cast, dog? She rolled in poop again the other day, y'all. And it must have been the biggest pile of poop that's ever landed on my yard, because she literally had a glob of, not only did she have poop stuck all to her back, I mean, it was like all down her back. She had poop hung, like a glob of it, between her neck and the collar, where she had rubbed her neck all over it. It was disgusting. The collar, I said, we just trashing that thing. I didn't even actually trash it. I threw it in the fire pit. Oh, there's another fish. There's another fish, dog. We can land this in here too. That's another small, but that's another one on the top water, man. That's fun when they come up and bust it like that. There you go, dog. Get you a lick of that and two, by gosh. Although you ain't deserved it. Oh, got another one. It's exciting every time. I don't care if that is a small fish, man. Boy, when they nail it, man, gets my heart rate going. Almost scares me. There we go. I tell you, I like fishing the top water. She wants that plug. She don't want that bass. I like fishing the top water, but boy, I don't like the treble hooks. That's the only bad thing about that. But these Whopper ploppers catch the heck out of fish, especially them bass, man. First thing in the morning, these hot summer months, they'll come up and smash that thing. I don't know what they think it is. I guess they think it's a animal of some kind that's fell in the water and swimming. It's the only thing I can figure. I ain't never seen a fish with a twirling tail that buzzes across the water, so it's got to be some kind of animal kicking along that it's trying to represent, but boy, they like it. Our bluegill has swam up under that dock over there, probably got wrapped around the post. We're gonna have to switch him out here in a little while. I just wanted to work my way all the way around this pond with the top water and try to get something first thing. It is going to be just a miserably hot day. Me and Daphne, you know, we're out here, I guess it's about 6 o'clock we got down here. We're probably going to be out here at 8:30 just because it's so dang hot with this heat wave going on right now. But I imagine once that sun gets up over the trees, this topwater action will probably disappear on us. So then we'll switch over. I'm gonna throw that gulp and see if we can get some big bluegill in here. Don't you even think about it, Daphne. I see what you're doing down there. But we'll see if we can get us some big bluegill, and we'll periodically switch them bluegill out under that balloon and see if we can coax a big bass into eating a live bait today. Oh, got him. Got him right there in them weeds right there, y'all. That's another small, but boy, there's some fish back there in that little canal. Daphne's fixated on the Whopper plopper. You need to get you a taste of that bass right there, dog. I promise you that bass will taste better than this old plastic plug here. Well, they back there in that spring, ain't they? I'm gonna make a few more casts back in here. I've made my way around the pond, and you know, the thing about this pond, no bigger than it is, no deeper than it is, once you've made a lap around it with something as loud as a There's a Whopper plopper. Every fish in here has heard this thing by now, so I just made my way back over here. Thought I'd throw down in this canal here a little bit more while where the spring's at, and then we're gonna switch over, throw the gulp for a little while. I think try to get us a fresh bluegill on there, maybe something maybe a little smidge bigger. I'd like to have one maybe around that 5-6 inch range. Oh, there we go. There's all that algae and gunk on there. I thought I might could pull through it and keep that prop turning on that bait, but no such luck. But anyway, we're gonna switch over, see if we can bust some big bluegill, maybe find a 5-6 incher that we can bust a bass with, and then we'll probably revisit this topwater plug here again once these bass have had a little time to forget that we've been throwing it. All right, here's just another bluegill, and this one right here is perfect size for really what I'm looking for. He's probably in that, I don't know, 5-inch range right there. Let's go switch him out with the other one there that's under the balloon and see if he'll be a little bit more lively for us. All right, we got our next bluegill on. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this one over here in this area right here by this spring, and we'll see if there ain't some bigger fish that's over there kind of working back in this little canal here like them small ones are. Boy, something hit me right then as soon as it hit the water right there, man, on the gulp. I lost sight of my balloon down there too, y'all. I can't tell if it's just by the dock or if something's got him. I can't focus on that right now though, because I got a dang bluegill that's as big as my hand, man. Look at this thing, y'all. Oh my gosh. Let me turn this way so maybe we can get some light on him there. Man, look at the size of that bluegill. Dang, hand size, buddy. Oh, give it a taste there. Be quick there, Daphne, before it flops out my hand. Let's take a look over here, y'all. Let me run over here right quick. See, okay, I see that balloon now. I was blocked by the dock there. I couldn't see it. Got me excited for a second there. I thought something ate that bluegill down there. Something's liable to today, man. The biggest bass that me and Daphne have caught in this pond have been on live bluegill. And speaking of bluegill, here's another big one right here. Right here in the corner. Come here, look at this one too, Daphne. Man. Oh no, that one broke me off right there, dog. Get hold of him right quick. Get hold of him, dog. I want my jig back. Let me get hold of that thing, dog. Well, that's a good bluegill right there when it can break the dang line just by dangling the line, from the line. I can't talk today, y'all. What the heck's wrong with me? Go ahead. You won. You were very patient that time. I'm proud of you. That's a good girl. Daphne's learned how to be a good girl, ain't she? Sometimes. Well, for those of you who like a good sunrise, there it is poking up over the trees. Most of the time, y'all see that. That's the start of my intro on a video on these morning time trips, but not today. Me and Daphne got up early to come out here today, but we about to walk over here and get this bluegill. He has swam up on the shore. This bluegill over here, one of them old smarty pants bluegill. He knows if he swims up right on the shore almost and lays real still, ain't nothing gonna eat him. So we're gonna throw him back out there and make him swim around a little bit. Look at that bluegill right there. He is literally up against those weeds, kind of up under them there. Listen, bluegill, me and you got to have a chat, buddy. That ain't how it works. You go out here and kind of the open water area there, and you're going to get eaten. Here's a something. Oh, that's another bass. Thought that was a bluegill at first. Another large jaw, another small one. What do you think about that? Why didn't you eat that topwater plug there earlier, large jaw? He said he knew better. He said he's seen that Whopper Plopper catch his friends. He wasn't having nothing of it, but he'll eat this gulp though. You missed out on that one, Daphne. You was over there messing around. You wasn't where you're supposed to be. I'd been a while without catching a fish. She lost interest. She ain't got much of an attention span, I'll tell you that. Now here's something else. That's a bluegill right there. That's another better quality one too. Ain't that something? The small bluegills down there on that end, it seems like. Everyone we're catching down there is small. Everyone down here, much bigger quality. You want to get a taste of that one too before we let it go? Yeah, give it a little kissy there, dog. You made that bluegill's day. He's gonna go down there and tell all his friends he got kissed by a dog. It's like a human getting abducted by an alien. Ain't nobody gonna believe it, but we'll all listen to your story and talk behind your back like you're crazy. Although now, I don't know, the things they're saying on the TV the other day that we've recovered alien spacecrafts and got the corpses of the things, biometrics they're called. I don't know what a biometric is, but they made it sound like they got an alien corpse somewhere out there. Pretty fascinating stuff. Daphne may not be the smartest thing in the universe after all. Might be hope for this world yet. That sun is getting on up in the sky, but half of the pond is still shaded. So I think what I'm gonna do before that sun gets completely up, I'm gonna make one more lap around the pond with the topwater plug and see if I can get some. Because I think once it gets just up in the sky where the whole pond is sunny, I'd say our topwater bite is probably done for the day. So I'm gonna put my ultralight down in a minute. Y'all just admire this bike here a second. Is that a good looking bike or what, man? That's the Himiway Zebra Florida edition. Look at the paint job on this bike, man. That's a good looking bike. We're gonna see how fast it is though. The baby cheetah, she takes no prisoners, y'all. You know she's a fast dog, but man, this thing's got the 26-inch tires. It's an all-terrain bike. That's how they list it. Up to 80 miles on a charge, 60 with just the battery only, 80 if you're using the pedals too. Cargo rack there for tackle bag, whatever you need to haul with you. It's a good looking bike. Baby cheetah's gonna have her hands full with that. Let's catch us some more bass though right quick. All right, y'all, I think this is gonna be the last cast with the Whopper Plopper unless I catch something here. I have made it all the way around the pond and haven't had a single blow up on it. Let me just make one more over there. I can't help myself. You can see that sun is up all the way around the pond now, so I think our topwater bite's probably done for the morning here. Plus these fish, they've heard this Whopper Plopper go by their heads so many times already, they're probably immune to it. So I'm gonna get back over here to the gulp. We'll see if we can catch some more bluegill here for a minute, and then if I can get, well, I can't get the camera undone from the chair. Look at me now, my face is behind the sun. Let me turn this way. Poor filming job on my part this morning, y'all. Poor filming job, but we're gonna get it together here. What I was trying to say is I'm gonna go catch a few more bluegill on the gulp if I can, and then me and the baby cheetah over here who's never looking at the camera. Why don't you say something to these people, dog? Tell them to hit the like and subscribe or something. She won't even do that, but me and her are gonna race here in a little while, y'all. There's a fish. Boy, y'all, I've made some casts. I know for video purposes it looks like I've been catching them one after another probably, but I'm gonna tell you something, that ain't the case. Since that sun come up in the sky there, man, not only did the topwater bite for the bass die off, the bluegill bite, everything has went down the crapper, ain't it, dog? Better kiss that, and just in case we don't get another one. I'm going back in there. I'm just blanking my way around the pond, but I was thinking, you know, this pond, I bet it's, gosh, it's got to be mid to high 80s water temps, because over on the main lake where I've been fishing, surface temp's 82 degrees, and with this pond being so shallow and the fact there ain't no trees to block the sun, I mean, that sun, it's been 100+ degree index here during this heat wave lately. I bet you this water's got to be at least high 80s. So I don't know, maybe it's just got these fish kind of lethargic, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they feed more at night when it's a little bit cooler. The bite was definitely more active right there before the sun got up over the trees. Now that it's high in the sky, or higher in the sky, I can't hardly get nothing to bite. I'll let that thing sink all the way down to the bottom right there. I think I just got hit. I did. I didn't feel him. I saw my line twitch. I guess that's what it's going to take, is letting that thing get almost on the bottom out there in the very middle of this pond. That's another nice one right here though, Daphne. Boy, look at this, man. That is another just slab of a bluegill, y'all. He's tore my gulp up and I don't even care. Look at that. Another hand-sized gill, buddy. Wow. I like catching them like that. What do you think about Daphne? Yeah, Daphne likes them that big too. Nice bluegill, y'all. I'm gonna fix my gulp back. I'm gonna throw back out there in the middle again, by gosh. Got another one right there. That's another one. I just saw my line going. They out there in the very middle of this pond. Right in the center of it. High and by, bluegill. Well, let's make another cast out there toward the middle. Got two in a row out there. Big one and a smaller one. We'll just see if they got some friends, and they do. I saw my line moving again. I'm having to let that thing sink down. They're near bottom in the very center out there. There's another one there, not as big as the biggest ones we've got, but if I caught that out on public water somewhere, I'd be happy as a lark to get that thing. It's probably in that 7+ inch range. Let's go out there and do it again, man. I'm gonna keep throwing out there in the middle until they quit biting here. Oh, I had one. I saw my line start to move and I picked up on it, had a little weight and pulled out. There's another one. It sank back down and got another one. Yeah, bluegill, it took me a minute. I thought the bite had died off because I wasn't getting nothing walking around the edges. I'm thinking now I wasn't getting nothing because there wasn't nothing there. You can't catch fish where they ain't swimming. Boy, I'm on them right out here in the very middle of this pond now. This one's pulling like a Dickens. Let's reel another one in here, y'all. We got a little streak going here now, don't we? Oh, this one's thrown the gulp off too. We'll give that one a hard time. Give him the Whopper, by gosh. He threw our gulp off the hook. We gotta walk over here and get us another one. Fish, just like that. Got us a new gulp and we're back in the game. The live bluegill under balloon has let us down today, at least thus far. But the Whopper Plopper got it done for the bass early, and the gulp never fails us. That's another good quality gill, man. I tell you, if I was out on public water, I would be happy with that. Oh, there he goes too. He had enough of his camera time. I told him his appearance fee was in the mail, but he was worried that check was going to bounce, I reckon, so he's out of here. We'll make a few more casts here. It's getting hot, y'all. I'm telling you, it ain't but 8 o'clock in the morning, but there ain't hardly a cloud in the sky today, and that sun is, I feel it burning the back of my neck as we speak. It's just been so hot lately. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to catch me 1 or 2 more fish here if I can. And I'm gonna make Daphne's dreams come true. I'm gonna have her race the Himiway zebra over there. We're gonna see if the cheetah can beat the zebra in a race. Here's fish. That's another one that feels pretty good right here too. But we're gonna have our baby cheetah versus Himiway zebra race. And me and Daphne probably get out of here after that. We gotta go to the pet store, get her a new collar today. She looks naked without it. There's something about a dog without a collar just makes them look butt naked. She's distracted down there. She don't even care about licking that fish. You off your game, dog, and that's what I'm counting on. I guess so, without her having a collar on for the race, she's gonna be a little bit more aerodynamic. Maybe that was part of her plan. And maybe that's it. I always thought you was cheating me in these races, dog. If you'd let us win one, maybe we'd sell some more bikes. Maybe we'd cover the cost of your collar. She don't care. That dog don't understand the value of $1. She's never had to work a day of hard work in her life. She wouldn't know what hard work was. There's a fish too. This fish is gonna know what hard work is because I'm working his jaw. I popped Daphne in the face with it as I reeled it in. Tiny little thing right there. One thing about this pond, man, the quality of the bluegill in here is superb. You don't catch very many small ones. There's some big bass in here too, though. We ain't got none today, but we've caught some big ones in here. There's one I didn't even feel. I went to pick up on it, and he had the daggone thing. This fish is trying to be sneaky. But I got good news here for you, fish. Today is your lucky day. This fish had no idea when he woke up this morning that it was going to be his moment to shine. This fish right here, y'all, is going to be the last fish on the video. Kiss that fish goodbye, dog. Tell him how fortunate he is. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I promised this dog a race, y'all. Again, she got that new bike, the Himiway Zebra over there. We're going to race around this pond before it gets so dang hot that Daphne the dog has a heat stroke mid-race. I'm talking to you, dog. The camera's pointing at you. You're supposed to look at the camera and look all cute and stuff. Look all cute. There you go. That's perfect. That's what you need to do every time I've got the camera pointed at you. She's coachable, y'all. We're getting there slowly but surely. But we're going to have this race before it just gets too miserable hot for her to be exercising that hard out here. So I'm going to go over here and get this bike. Me and her, we're going to get it on. Well, before me and Daphne race, let me give you a quick walkthrough of this new bike here. So again, it's got 26-inch fat tires, which makes for a comfortable ride. You got the fender on there. It's got a nice bright headlight up here. The Florida Edition paint scheme, they've got a few different paint options. This one here, though, I think it looks really good. Your lithium battery, which is a 20 amp hour size, it is housed up in the frame and it's locked in place there. You can remove that battery for charging purposes, or it's got a port here that you can just plug in your charger and charge it while it is inside the bike. Back here you've got your cargo rack. One of the things that I really like about this bike, it's an extra feature, is this right here. You've got your tie down points to tie down whatever you're storing back here. That's one of them things, you know, a lot of bikes that have cargo racks that I've gotten, you got nowhere to run your straps through. They thought ahead on that. Got the motor here on the rear wheel, 750 watt brushless motor. Coming up to the front here, you've got 7-speed Shimano gears if you want to ride it like a normal bike. I got a little bell here. Get Daphne's attention as she's chewing on a stick over there. Your display is here. It turns on with this on-off switch on your left handlebar. You can adjust your pedal assist. It goes up to 1 to 5 on your pedal assist there. It's got your speedometer, odometer, battery life indicator. Just a really well-built, sharp-looking bike. But the big question that I'm asking, y'all asking, and Daphne for sure wants to know, how fast can this thing go? So me and her, we're going up here to the top of the pond on this old service road. We're going to race all the way around the pond, over through here. Whoever is ahead when we reach the dock, that's a big winner of the day. I've told her, you let me win this race, dog, I'm gonna buy you a stuffed animal when we go to get you a new collar today. We'll see how bad she wants that stuffed animal, whether or not she lets us win. All right, dog, it's time. She's more interested in playing with that dang stick than she is racing this bike, but by gosh, we racing whether she wants to or not. Well, the baby cheetah, buddy, she's warm. You about to burn out right there, dog. I saw you trip and fall. The whole world saw it. You thinking, you ready? You warmed up? You ready to go? You ready to do this? All right. Let me get the camera back here in the chest, folks. It's time. On your mark. Get set. Go. She's off to an early lead as usual. I'm going to catch up with her around the curve. Here we go, dog. You going the wrong way. I'm about running you over, dog. Oh no, she's going to win again. You dang old dog. Won't you let me win one time? I promised you a stuffed animal. She said she'd rather eat them tires. You dog. You're an animal. You got the rabies or something. What do you think, dog? You proud of yourself? The baby cheetah, man. She's unbeatable. She's called the baby cheetah for a reason, because she's fast as lightning. We gave it a college try here on the Himiway Zebra, though. Very nice bike overall. You can check them out, himiwaybike.com. They've got this model and several others. It actually sent me one of their other models last year. It was a great quality bike, though, also. So me and Daphne, we're getting ready to pack up. We ain't taking that stick with us, dog. You can forget that. But me and her, we're getting ready to pack up and head out of here. We're going to go to the pet store, get her a new collar. Even though she didn't let me win, like per our agreement, I'm probably still going to get her a stuffed animal, too, because she likes her babies. She's an animal, folks. She's an absolute animal. I kind of like her, though. The more time passes, the more she grows on me, I reckon. But anyway, big thanks again to Himiway for sending their Himiway Zebra bike. Y'all check them out, himiwaybike.com. Me and Daphne, we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.